This is an article from Bild. According to journalists from this German news agency, immediately after the incursion of Russian drones into Polish airspace on Wednesday, the Polish government contacted Germany asking for their Skyranger warning system. This took place long after the Polish government abandoned the tried and tested Polish-produced Sky Control anti-drone system. If it weren't for the support of our allies, we would most likely not have been able to defend ourselves. Not even against drones we had no confirmation were armed. The attack came from Russia, it was deliberate, and it was planned for many hours. Among other things, NATO's AWACS system, a threat warning system, was activated. These are AWACS aircraft which can see more from the air. A large part of these objects move very low, so in order to see them, you need to be above the curvature of the Earth. This is where AWACS aircraft are needed. There are also additional measures. For example, Ukraine uses a system that utilizes cell phones which, based on certain acoustic signatures, track possible sources of attack. There are also domestically produced Polish systems, but the government has withdrawn the system purchased by its predecessors from the border, known as Sky Control. And we still cannot find an answer to the question of why this Sky Control system, which is now the subject of much discussion, is not currently at the border. Everything suggests the answer lies in German newspapers, where it is being said increasingly clearly that Poland wants to buy a system produced by Rheinmetall. And even though German media is buzzing, the Polish government is bending over backwards to deny there are any consultations on this matter. Please don't believe everything German media say. We are interested in buying from Polish companies, especially the Polish armament group. We are looking for the best solutions. The law has changed, and now the public procurement law says drones can be purchased without a tender. But that is up to the military to decide. We have information from the Polish armaments group, from our plants, and from the armament agency that work on anti-drone systems is proceeding very intensively, and that there are various options. One of the variants on the table is the German Skyranger system. There is risk in having a completely foreign system. APS, a native Polish company based in Gdynia, has designed and manufactured systems that are currently even used in Ukraine. The Ukrainians who have commented on anti-drone systems say it is a very efficient system. Such important technical information and know-how about an important air defense system would be held by a German company as opposed to a domestic Polish one. To make matters worse, for years, Rheinmetall has actively supported the Russian army. Rheinmetall, a German defense company based in Düsseldorf, played a key role in the planning and implementation of the Land Forces Training Center in Mulino, Nizhny Novgorod Oblast in Russia. The project was part of a broader military cooperation between Germany and Russia between 2010 and 2014, before it was halted by EU sanctions. The contract's value was estimated at around 100 to 135 million euros. The center was to be a modern training facility for land forces, capable of training up to 30,000 soldiers annually. The project was part of Russia's army modernization program, initiated after the 2008 reforms. Rheinmetall saw it as an opportunity to expand into the Russian market. We must always keep in mind that which system ultimately gets chosen affects who has intimate information about the state of Polish air defense. So where did the idea of putting Polish security in the hands of this German company come from in the first place? We should invest in Polish factories, because, with all due respect, these drones have not yet reached Germany. They fly around in Poland. I see no reason why we should be taking out loans for German industry right now, especially when we don't know what the future holds for German geopolitical strategy. In this case, German industry invested hundreds of millions of euros in the development of the Russian military. They supported what by now nobody can deny is Europe's greatest enemy.